My name's PSIM, and I'm collecting every forest in Magic the Gathering. I've had a busy couple of weeks and visited a lot of game stores and made a lot of trades and picked up a lot of cards, so this is going to be a pretty normal update video. So sit back, relax, and check out a bunch of forests.
We just got back from Mission Board Games tonight with another stack of lands, pretty amazing ones. These are from Paul, who I traded a nice shiny collector's booster card that I had on the condition that he brings some of his foil lands, and he followed through on that, and oh my gosh, we got a foil foundations, and we got these honestly pristine vintage foils from old sets, which I don't know how he has these, but I'm not complaining at all. We have a foil invasion, which we needed, another foil invasion that we needed. So this gets us to like 3 of the invasions. There's probably only one more foil from invasion we're missing. A foil 7th edition, which somehow we have like 2 or 3. We have 1 or 2 7th edition foils, and this makes 3 for sure. A 7th edition non-foil, which somehow we did not have this before. And so now we have the last non-foil. We are getting so close to finishing 7th edition, which is really cool, because I believe 7th edition was the first, it's definitely the first core set with foils. Anyway, Mercadian Masks foil. I believe this is our first Mercadian Masks foil. And once again, it is pretty immaculate. That is a lovely card to have. Very happy to have that. And this, I think, is a dupe. Alright, good evening. We just got back from Mission Board Games. It was Commander night, and I really don't have a Commander deck that keeps up with anybody else's, but we got some forests. Traded with a couple locals there, Gavin and Griffith, and they found me some forests. And, you know, it gets harder now to find forests because we've gotten so many of them, but we still find some. So what do we have here? This is Duskmorn Full Art Non-Foil. I think I have the foil and not the foil, and that's why I grabbed that. Then we have an Onslaught foil. And I probably shouldn't show this, but I have to. This writing is not on the sleeve. This writing is on the card. So this is unfortunately a damaged forest. But the front side still looks good. I wasn't going to say no, you know, to a foil Onslaught forest that is otherwise in like perfect condition. So we got that. We got an Aether Drift non-foil. We're still missing at least one more Aether Drift non-foil, and like all of the foils except for the really high-end ones. So yeah, nobody's buying Aether Drift, and so I have to scrounge for Aether Drift. If you have Aether Drift, please call me. This is a Zendikar Rising foil full art. We were missing this one, which is awesome. Then these are the ones that I really treasure when people can bring these in. This is a dual deck of some sort, DDS. I'm not going to be able to tell you exactly what that is, but we'll find out. It's on your screen right now, so of course you know what it is. We got the last Bloomborough non-foil full art we were looking for, the winter one, so that's pretty sweet. So non-foil Bloomburrows are done, and we got an Outlaws of Thunder Junction non-foil full art we were missing. So pretty good pickups. Yeah, I had a good time at Mission Board Games. People enjoyed seeing the art for the first time. It was really awesome. Thank you again, Kay, for making this come true. And some people are saying they'll bring their forests next time. But yeah, now it is time to put these into the binder.
I always have a really great time at Mission Board Games. It's kind of my home base for Magic events. They have a lot of really fun casual events on Mondays, which makes it easy for someone like me who's getting back into the game to just come and have a good time and not have to worry about whether I've got the best cards or the right cards to build the right decks. So It's been pretty chill. Everyone there's really cool. Shout out to Kimmin, who kind of runs the place during the Magic events. I still need you to trade me a forest so you can get your name in the binder. So if you guys see Kim in there, ask him why his name's not in the binder yet. On this night, there were a group of youngsters there playing Commander together, probably ages 8 to 12. I don't really know, but they were so stoked to see the decorated binder and really wanted to help out with the project. They were very interested in seeing all the forests, and they checked through all of their decks in the middle of their game to see if I needed any of them, and unfortunately I didn't. So I gave them some shiny forests to thank them for their time, but it was nice to have a little cheerleading squad who was just as stoked about forests as I was for a moment. On Saturday, I went back to Spanky's hoping to make some trades, and also I found another set of promotional / weird forests that I didn't think I would get from players. This time we got a stack of some 30th anniversary edition forests, which, boy, I really hope not a lot of players opened these with how expensive the packs were. Thankfully, the forests are pretty affordable by comparison, so we got 3 of them, and there's still 2 more 30th anniversary forests that we need to find later. I also got some cards for a thematically adjacent commander deck with a bunch of cards that care about forests, but we're going to skip over those today. The majority of the cards I got from Spanky's were Secret Lairs, starting with the Happy Little Gathering Secret Lair drop with art by Bob Ross. This came in a non-foil and a foil edition, and they just happened to have both. This is the first art of those, and this is the second one. I really like the second one. Nice to get some water in with your forest, a little bit of a waterfall there. Then we have the Post Malone Secret Lair drop. Have both the foil and non-foil of those, so don't have to look for those anymore. Then we have this Meditations on Nature, which I really like the art on that by Jung Shan. Hope we'll find the foil of that sometime. Then the Dracula lands, a couple of these in non-foil and foil with our good friend riding on a carriage with his horses. The Astrology land set, Taurus for the forests right there. And then this one I've seen so much and never seen in person till now, Shades Not Included. Very 80s computer graphics retro. Unfortunately, this one, the foil is a little scuffed up, I think. Maybe that's just dust or something, but that's okay. This one, however, Artist Series Magali Villanueve, I think, is really beautiful. Look at that mana symbol right there in the middle. Oh my gosh, could you imagine having a deck decked out with that? Pretty cool. Secret Lair X Arcane Lands. This is apparently tie-in with the League of Legends TV show. And then the Tokyo lands, some really nice colorful art on these, and it says Mori at the top in Japanese. So very cool one to get. I think there's also a foil, but we do not have it. Then this one, the Unfathomable Crushing Brutality of Basic Lands. I'd wondered what this would look like in person. Not as stoked seeing it in person, but that's okay. The Godzilla lands, this one only exists in foil, and of course just has Godzilla in the forest. The Eldraine Wonderland, one of the earliest Secret Lair drops there is, and a snow-covered forest for us. Now Paradise Frost, I think this is one of the pricier Secret Lair forests. It's really nice looking, very cute art, and there's a rainbow foil of it that I still do not have. So we get to just admire the artwork on the non-foil. And then the rest of these are more commander deck pickups. But while I was hanging out at Spanky's, they were running a pre-modern tournament and also running a side charity raffle. They had this one set of KC Area Eternal MTG stamped revised lands, and I put all of my charity raffle tickets into that box and managed to win it. I put the forest from here in the binder in the revised slots, but I've also been using these to trade with other people for some more forests, so it was really great to pick these up there. Then on Monday, we went back to Mission Board Games and had a group opening of a very special forest. But, oh my gosh. Here, does anybody want to open it? Go ahead and...
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. This oversized League promo card from 1997 absolutely was not going to fit in its normal spot, so we made him a special place in the binder on the front page. After this point though, there's nothing to do but wait for the Avatar pre-release weekend. Howdy. We just got back from Mission Board Games for our first Avatar pre-release. This might be my favorite looking card from the whole thing. He just looks very much like, yeah, he's gonna mess things up. Wow. Anyway, in addition to bears, we managed to trade for, I don't think I opened a single forest, but we traded for the base forest, the foil forest, the first full art non-foil, the second full art foil, or the first full art foil, the next one non-foil and foil. So we got the full Avatar set on opening night. I feel bad because I can't trade on the next nights for it. This is kind of expected, right? Like if you go to the pre-release, there's so many people opening packs, you're gonna hit all of them right there. So I don't think we'll have a problem getting any of the new sets really, as long as I go to a pre-release. But that was cool. But in addition to that, Judd showed up and got me a number of lands. This one I actually found in the land box and traded them a foil land for it. But this I believe is Duel of the Planeswalkers, DPA, and it's like the last DPA one I needed. We got a Portal Second Age. We didn't have any Portal Second Ages yet. And we've got this one and this one, so off to a great start. And honestly, they look really nice. I like these a lot. This is a unique art as far as I know. Maybe this one I've seen before. So that's awesome. And this looks like Portal Second Age, but with the white border, that means it's anthologies. Same with this one right here. This is an anthologies forest, and we didn't have a single anthologies forest. This might complete all of them, but I'm not sure. And I would put these in the binder, but I actually don't have slots for all of the Avatar ones yet, so before these make it into the binder, we're gonna have to update to Avatar Standard. The Avatar pre-release itself was a lot of fun. I picked the Toph deck and put every earthbending card I could find into it and went 2-in-1, so that felt pretty good. This was the start of the very busy Avatar pre-release weekend. We also went to another Avatar pre-release on Saturday night at Larry's. Sorry for the audio quality on this next clip. I was still getting used to the new microphone and have some clipping issues, but I hope it's at least audible. Hello, we are just getting back from pre-release number 2 at Larry's tonight. We got forests. Oh my gosh. Why is it every time I go to Larry's, I just get so many forests? And these were from a player, Mark, thank you so much, who checked online for a bunch of forests I needed. And I traded 34 or 37 forests from him. I realized later I have these. I need these in like, I don't know what treatment they are. It's either etched or surge or something. But these are Modern Horizons 3, and we need them in, they have a different collector number, and they're like, I don't know if they're etched or surged, I'll find out later. But what we did get is 2 Tarkir Dragon Master TDM full arts, or not full arts, foils. We got an Aether Drift foil. We're still missing the non-foil of this card, but now we have the foil of it. The last Foundations foil full art we needed. The Mystery Booster 2 Snow Covered Forest. I believe this is the only forest from Mystery Booster 2. Pretty stoked to have this. I don't think many people open
mystery booster too, so they're a little rare. So that is awesome. The last Bloomborough card we needed, the full art foil for the autumn season. We got a Fallout foil. So I think there's just one Fallout foil we're missing. We got the foil of this thing. Oh my gosh, what is that? LCI, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I was waiting to get the foil of this. This is a very cool foil, in my opinion. It almost looks like it's just like a marketing insert card or something. It's like, oh, visit Forest. I don't know, but very stoked about that. We got a couple from, is this Commander Masters? Yeah, this is Commander Masters, I believe. But this is a pair of foil, non-foil. I thought we had this, but apparently I don't know what I'm doing. And this is a March of Machines full art foil that we did not have yet. I could have sworn we did, but I checked the binder. It's not in the binder. This is Dominaria Remastered, I believe. We got one normal and one foil. And then a Brothers War non-foil. I thought we had all of Brothers War. I guess we were missing a non-foil. Innistrad Midnight Hunt, the last Innistrad full art that we were missing from those two sets, the Vow and the Midnight Hunt. This finishes it off, I believe. Kaldheim Snow-Covered Forest. I think I have the foil of this, but not the non-foil. Well, now I have them both. We got a Zendikar Rising ZNR, the full art foil, which I believe finishes off that set as well. We'll take a look afterwards. A Jumpstart card. Do I need both of these? Yeah, 2 Jumpstart cards I was missing from the original Jumpstart, I believe. So honestly, those are kind of sweet. I like this one a lot. Kind of in between a bunch of bamboo shoots. This pathway, very cool, like that. This one, I think those are a bunch of spears, which is not quite as welcoming, but it looks pretty neat. Then the Core Set 2021, I don't know what they call this treatment, but that one, non-foil version, but very, very cool. This is Ikoria foil we needed. And this is the unsanctioned, just regular forest. I keep calling it foil. This is the unsanctioned regular forest. And that is a crazy set icon, if I may say so myself. We have the unsanctioned full art non-foil. So actually unsanctioned is now finished with this in the stack. This is pretty neat. We got a promo pack card from 2019. I don't know what set that was associated with, but nice promo. I think there's also a foil version of this out there, but we have the non-foil here. Randomly, the Magic 2020 non-foil card we were missing. This silly tree that I've seen so many times and I see in my nightmares. And then this is a dual deck. I'm not going to be able to remember which one, but we got 2 cards from that dual deck, which is great. They call it DDS. That just means it's like I think they labeled them by like just sequentially through the alphabet, so DDS is pretty far down the list of dual decks. Then we have Commander 2014. This is, I believe, both of them that we needed. They might be the only 2 in the set, so got those done. The last 7th edition non-foil we needed. This guy has eluded me for no good reason, and he is here now. We got another, this is a beatdown box card. I think there's another one from this same set we're missing, but we have one of them, and I kind of like it. I mean, and it's in great condition. Once again, any
Dual Deck or Beatdown Box or any of these specialty products, great pickups to have. A 6th edition forest we need, kind of neat, and with that exact same art, we have Portal Second Age, which we just got our first Portal Second Ages last night, and tonight we got the last Portal Second Age we need, which is awesome, and it's that same looking forest. And we got another 5th edition, yeah, this is 5th edition, right? 5th edition forest that we needed. I think this gets us close to all of them, but I think there's still one left we're missing from 5th edition. There's a lot of them. I think we got some of the prettier ones right off the bat, but honestly, they all look pretty good, and they're pretty unique. I don't think they reused the 5th edition art very much, so very cool to see. And that was the last one I got from Mark, but then Jared, I think it's Jared, came up and he brought his lands. He had a bunch of them. I looked through them all. We had gotten a bunch of them. We had just gotten some of them, but he did have this nice Shadowmoor foil. He's a little dinged up, but we still love him. And this is going to be one of the Shadowmoor foils we need. So great pickup right there. A couple new signatures in the binder. And of course the pre-release was a lot of fun. We had a good time. I ended up with way too many Fire Nation drills. So if your opponent has one of those walls and you need help drilling through it, give me a call. I can help out. But otherwise, I'll just be hanging in with my Earth King bros. All right. Have a good night. About 5 hours of sleep later, I was up and into the chaos of Meepleathon. This is a local charity convention for tabletop and board games, and it was a lot of fun. There was a lot going on there. I got some cool pint glasses, and I played in a chaos draft where we actually all pulled random packs from a bag, and it was pretty crazy. But somehow in the middle of the chaos, I managed to find a player with some forests that we needed and made a quick trade. We just got back from Meepleathon tonight, and oh my gosh, I am exhausted from that, but we had a really fun chaos draft, but we ended up getting a full set of original Zendikar full art lands. One player happened to have them in his deck, and I traded him for them, got a signature, and I'm pretty stoked. We didn't have a single one of these, and it's time to put them in the binder. And that's going to be about it for this week's update on the Forest Binder. I went really hard this weekend with the Avatar pre-releases, and I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But we are up to over 60% of the binder complete after this weekend. We got really lucky with that big trade with Mark to get so many new forests. I think it's really going to slow down from here a bit, but everywhere I go, I still find 1 or 2 people with 1 or 2 forests to trade, and that's enough to keep me stoked and keep this project going. I am going to be in Seattle in a couple of weeks, trying to pick up some forests from local stores there, and so I definitely think I'll get some pickups there, but we might kind of slow down in the interim. That all being said, thanks again to everyone who's traded me forests for this video and just in general, and thanks for the support. It's really been awesome, and I really hope we'll get this project to completion. I believe we will, it's just going to take some time. As always, if you're in the Kansas City area and you want to trade me some forests, check the website in the description to see which forests we're still looking for, and if you reach out to me on Discord through one of the local game stores, I'd be happy to show up to trade you for some forests. Anyways, thanks for watching.